Have you ever finished a conversation and you thought to yourself, whoa, I've literally spoken my entire soul to this person while they have said nothing about themselves. And after that conversation, you feel like this huge boulder has fallen off your shoulders. In today's video, I'm gonna show you how you can make people feel absolutely amazing around you by just letting them express their deepest insecurities. If you don't know me, my name is Martin and I have studied charisma and communication skills for 3 years straight, and I have helped my clients to achieve charisma mastery in just 3 months by just teaching them these simple tactics. First, I would like to talk about one of the most important problems of today's world. And listen, this is one of the most important things when it comes to you getting other people to open up more and having these deep, amazing conversations. And that is your eye contact. I know. You have probably heard this millions of times before, but I'm gonna say something that none other social skills guru will ever tell you. If you are having trouble with eye contact and you notice yourself jittering around the room like this, I want you to just focus on the middle right here. At this part between the right eye and the left eye. Just right here. This is gonna help you immensely increase your eye contact because now you are not just overthinking in your mind, should I look into this eye, should I look there? You have a direct target. And the best thing about this is that when you look right here, that will make the other person think that you are actually locking eyes with them. But in fact, you know that you are using this, let's say, strategy just to improve your eye contact. And after maybe 1 or 2 weeks, you'll be able to hold eye contact with people incredibly well. We all know those people when we want to open up to them, when we want to talk to them, and their eye contact is either completely like this or like this. And then you are thinking, is this person staring into my soul or are they completely ADHD not present here? That's why I love to just stare at the person for maybe 1 or 3 seconds, and after that just quickly point my eye contact somewhere here for 1 millisecond. Just so the situation doesn't get awkward. Because I have this one friend and I always keep telling him what I am thinking. But the guy is and then I'm like having another friend who is like, hey bro, my day was like this, and his eyes start jittering around the room. That's why we need to be somewhere in the middle here. We need to keep a firm eye contact by looking here if you have a problem with eye contact, and then just glance away. Just here and there. And just a very important side point. I have been studying charisma and communication skills for 3 years straight, and there has been this terrible thing that I hate people saying online. They say use the triangle technique. The triangle technique, if you don't know what it is when you look from the left eye to the right eye to the mouth to the right eye and it makes this kind of triangle right here. And I keep seeing these people and I'm thinking to myself, are you insane? These people who you are teaching social skills to are probably beginners. And just telling them go from the right eye to the left eye to the mouth to the left eye, it's just way too much. So do not overthink about this triangle technique and don't do it. Just look right here and you'll be completely fine. Next thing, that how to make people open up like crazy is open-ended questions. Again, you have probably heard this millions of times, but I'm gonna share with you how you can make and come up with open-ended questions on the spot. And the best thing how you can do so is to ask about feelings, not about facts. For example, let's say someone comes up to me and he starts sharing with me some sort of trip that they had. For example, they were in a forest. What I will say is that, how was the trip? How did you feel during that trip? What kind of emotions went through your head? What kind of things have you lived through? And then when we will ask these little details and ask about their feelings, not about their facts, that's when people will start to open up. And that's when people will actually say to us their deepest insecurities and will achieve such incredible depth in our conversations. So again, if someone asks me, dude, I have been in a gym today, I will not ask him, what kind of muscles have you trained? Because that's what everybody does. That is not original whatsoever. I will ask him, how have you felt before the workout? Because that is a crazy thing. Someone might say, well, I have been after my job and I hate my job, so I feel kind of bored. Or some will say, dude, I have pumped up 20 grams of caffeine into my body and now I'm super hyped. You can see the different types of answers that you can get by just asking about the feelings, not about the facts. If you ask just about facts and you will ask, what kind of training do you have today? What muscles are you training? Well, I train arms. End of the conversation. You are not going anywhere with that. You might ask, for example, what is your favorite bicep exercise? But again, that is about feelings. I ask about their favorite bicep exercise because I want to know what they love. See how incredible powerful that is. So just please, if you want to create amazing open-ended questions or follow-up questions that will make the other person talk for ages, just ask about their feelings and how they felt in that moment. And the next skill is super underrated, but it will get you so many people opening up to you. And it is to just wait 2 or 3 seconds before saying anything. When someone is talking about something, our human brain a lot of times needs time to adjust. Because when we are speaking, we sometimes leave unfinished thoughts on the table. And that is when you will stay quiet. Because we know that when someone is expressing themselves, we can just stay quiet for 1 or 3 seconds. Because in those 1 or 3 seconds, they might add additional information. So if I will give you an example, it will look something like this. Well, Martin, today I have been in a horrible situation today. Here I will just stay silent for maybe 1 or 3 seconds, and I will say, This back channel cue, this little sound like will make the other person speak more about that horrible day, about that horrible situation that they had. So when you are waiting in that 1 or 3 second pause, just say nod and approve of their feelings, so they know that this is a safe space where they can talk. After this 2 or 3 second pause will end, you can speak if they haven't added anything. But I will guarantee you this. 50% of the people that you will ever come across, or maybe even 80%, when they will say something and you wait just 2 seconds, they will immediately give you additional information. Because you are not here to interrupt them. You're not here to jump to conclusions. You're just here to listen to them. And you will be incredibly surprised how refreshing that is. How refreshing is for people to see finally someone who is listening to them, who is trying to understand them, instead of constantly criticizing them, giving them advice and debating them. That is incredibly refreshing for people. So when someone is telling you some sort of story or some sort of thing that they like about this day, for example, just stay quiet for 1 second or 3 seconds and say, That will make them speak about themselves 10 times more. And they will feel incredibly open to talking to you about their problems and about their life. And just a quick side point, if you enjoyed this video and enjoyed the advice here, then you can join my program as the first link in the description. It is my private community, private coaching, and my private live sessions where I teach my clients charisma and communication skills. Right now we are on 3 members, and once we hit 10, the price will get increased to $57 per month. So this is your only chance to get coached by me about social skills and about charisma in just $47 per month, and to become the most charismatic version of yourself in just 4 months. So if you are ready to become the most charismatic version of yourself and get access to all of my courses when it comes to conversations, listening, speaking, body language, confidence, listening, anything that you can ever think about social skills, click the first link in the description. I will see you right there. And if you want to know how to give compliments so good that people literally remember them for years to come, then you should click this video right here. Live a happy life, man!